It's the official NRL Fantasy Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the penultimate edition of the NRL Official Fantasy Podcast for season 2025. I'm your host, Paulie G, Luke Seifleet, Andrew Mullen-Rolly with me as always. Good to see you both. Bit of carnage in team list.
Just want to say why you were late too. Why were you late?
Was a lot of new players.
Remember, this guy's entering all the new players, and so all these cup players got to get in the system. So
if you're watching live, we just literally couldn't get them all in. So some of them are there and some of them aren't.
He's a one-man band, this bloke.
I'll just stay back 6, 7 o'clock.
Ivan, please, can you think of Paulie G?
Mullen's doing the set, just getting everything ready. He's just
There's no one left. I said we were like South
dedication to
Sydney
the
a month
fans
ago.
here, mate. Dedication to the fans.
Ashton Ward over here.
What? It's been a long season. Let's just carry on, shall we?
Hey, you had a great game.
Anyone got any trades left?
Brother, can you spare me a trade?
That's right.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, well
I
done.
got one.
I bet you use it this week.
I probably will. I probably will. Considering I got lots of Panthers players, and that's quite frustrating. But anyway, let's.
There were some good scores last round. Where either of you happened to fall on the right side of the ledger there? There was some, like Reece Walsh
I think
owners.
that's a pretty massive score. I think I'm pretty sure what we got, 1,040 or something. I think
It's
so.
not bad.
Yeah. But I think there were some mammoth scores there.
I think the 1100s was beaten it.
Yeah,
I think Cookie had a good round.
Yeah, I tried to go a bit different with my captain, so I went Jaden Campbell, and didn't quite produce.
What did he only scored at the end? What was it, 12 less than May? It wasn't ridiculous.
It wasn't ridiculous, but like, imagine if like just Tommy would have been amazing.
Hey, at least we own him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
That's right.
All three of them. There's three Manly players are the top three scorers of the round.
Yeah, do you see on the screen there?
Yeah, that's good.
It's
There we
looking
go.
very maroon and
That's
white.
why I'm back.
That's the way it should be.
That's why I'm back this week. My silent protest.
Might get that for a walk.
He's not a fair weather fan at all.
No.
All right, let's get to some games, shall we? It all kicks off Thursday night. The Bulldogs taking on the Panthers. We were hoping it would be a massive encounter. The team list suggests it might be a bit one-way traffic though, Luke.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've got to talk up the game. I mean, but yeah, not the. It's just kind of they're kind of keeping their bullets in the gun.
Not the droids you were looking for.
No, that's right. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, what else can you say?
Well, good. If you'd like me and own Jacob Preston, might VC.
If we want
to
focus on the Bulldogs fantasy aspect,
Galvin, if anyone's still got him,
Carraz is probably in for a big game.
Max King. There's a few.
I mean, I think this is going to be a great game for the Bulldogs' cohesion.
Yeah.
Right?
So they needed.
Yeah, so they need it, and I think it's good for their finals preps. But I mean, what else can you say about the Panthers? It's pretty tough. There's a lot of new faces, or not even faces on the website yet, because they're pretty new.
We're typing as we go.
It's amazing how one field goal just changed their entire plan.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks in a row,
that ball goes in. You're probably still naming all their guys because they're going for a top
2 weeks
four
running,
spot.
right? They had one field goal go in, and then it was taken off them, and then a week later the field goal hits.
So
the post.
literally, they've just gone. They've played the smart way and gone. We're going to think about the long-term plan now. So.
And I hate to say it, anyone outside the top four that could win it is probably them.
Yeah, especially if they're fresh.
Imagine you get them week one now and you're like, oh.
No one wants to play them. No one wants to play them in the semi. So it's not a bad shout from Ivan. Just come on, think of me, Ivan, please.
Well, it's not to bring it up before we go to the next game, but I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but people that sold Yo looking like geniuses now.
What a difference a day makes.
Well, again, I mean, he still got good scores when he came back, but I think if you had the foresight to get rid of him when you did, looks pretty good now.
Well, it's all about the money.
Exactly right.
You get rid of him.
People did it.
Well, I'm going to be holding him for one more week.
Yeah, look, he might come back. They might not want to rest him 2 weeks running. It might be too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Warriors taking on the Eels Friday night footy, and a good chance for the Warriors to cement their top 4 spot with a win here against Parramatta, who were quite impressive against the Roosters, Andrew. That was a good win.
It's a great win. I mean, the Chooks didn't help themselves, but yeah, the Eels, this has been bubbling all year, right? They've up and down a little bit, but like for the most part, much improved. So
direction is up.
Yep.
And when you look at the totality, and Jason Riles, you'd struggle to find a football fan or any of the experts out there to say that they're not impressed.
You'd find some, but
well, Good experts.
Fair call. Yeah,
He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing great. Yeah, again, Mitch Moses makes such a difference. Addo Carr's back to his old self. Like Josh Papali's, he's a gun. Ayongi's so good. Like they're just lots of talent, lots of youth.
Just need more to Silver Lake.
Yeah,
Especially now.
I don't think it's happening.
The Warriors. That was a good win because that was a trap game for them against the Titans. And Aaron Clark, early I was like, oh no, but he still got his way to a 50.
He's still churning them out.
Yeah.
he was actually quite like 30 or something at half time. I thought he was on score on
pace.
And then,
On pace.
and then he really picked it up in the second.
Yeah.
This is an interesting game. I mean, it's got a lot riding on the Warriors. Again,
It's not a gimme, is it?
Mitchell Moses plays like Michael Jordan. Every plays James Tedesco. So like, it's just something about that matchup. He just turns into the best player in the game every time he plays him.
Sparring
Good
partner.
mates,
Good
But yeah,
mates.
it has big ramifications on the week after because they got to come back over, go to Brookie, and play in DCE's last Manly game.
Yeah.
So
Well,
who knows?
Who knows if it will be his last game because it's not over for Manly yet.
No, but I mean,
Mathematically, they can make it.
At Brookie.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
They can make it.
He could do a backflip.
Yeah.
I don't think he would. I can't imagine him ever doing that. Storm v the Roosters, and this game, probably much like the Thursday night game, a little bit of the wind taken out of the sails with Melbourne coach Craig Bellamy deciding to rest a bunch of players. Luke, is this a bit of a 2-week strategy where half the team, and then the other half?
It's still a good. I mean, if Munster and Pappenhausen, Uto, and all those guys weren't playing,
Wishart's been
sure.
going well.
I mean, but still a good team, and also
Sean
too,
Blaw's back.
You got the
Liero.
Roosters hoodoo down there too. They struggle down there.
Roosters
man.
are in the news, for various reasons.
what I'm
So
saying-
it's not ideal preparation.
Forget all that, but I'm just purely matchup wise.
Yeah.
This is like when, again, not to the resident Manly fan, it's like when Manly go to Wollongong, right?
Yeah.
It's just like no matter how good they're going,
Two teams. Couldn't take two teams.
couldn't take two teams. But it's gonna be it's a very interesting
it's
matchup
massive.
because it has such implications for
A
them.
lot of people own a lot of Roosters in fantasy. This could be the week where it all comes together for them, though. Like your Connor Watsons, your James Tedesco's.
Teddy's, yeah.
We already saw Mark have a good game last week. Angus Crichton. Like,
Well,
we're
he-
still waiting for him to really break out.
He's just getting 50 on base too. He's not
that's what
really
I
had
mean.
any big moments.
It just feels like this could be the
Well,
get right for the Roosters.
they can't play any any worse than they did last week.
No,
I haven't seen them play worse.
I'm pretty sure it was like 55% completion.
Yeah,
that was horrendous.
It was one of those things of where you're up for so long, inevitably, in the NRL, it's tough.
It was
tough.
But it wasn't an effort thing. It was just like that was
what
just
I mean.
silly mistakes. It was just like
That's what I mean. They've been up,
Offloads,
up,
drop
up,
balls.
drop
and then Parramatta came at them with everything because they were the ones that were down the week before, and Riles was like, not again, we're going to be up for this.
Yep.
And as you said, Moses, he always has a bit more to play for against his great mate Teddy.
Definition of a trap game.
Yeah, so I think this is a great chance for the Roosters to right some recent wrongs where they've been unable to go to Melbourne and get the chocolates. Get the win here, do it in the right fashion, and see how we go. Tom Leake shouting out about Craig Bellamy up to 600.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just I don't think it's Roosters going to get in there and like just beat Storm team.
They need to do it.
I mean, I feel like they love a milestone in Melbourne, and it's Craig Bellamy's 600th game.
Yeah, mate.
My boy Trent Liero won't let them lose.
Oh, there you go.
He's still playing.
Yeah, he's playing. So.
Jay Chan still playing.
It's probably good for the league too if it comes down to the last game too, the last round. You know what I mean?
Are you saying that as a Manly fan or an NRL?
Oh, mate, to be honest, I
employee,
just want to see good games.
I think everyone would love to see a grandstand finish in round 27.
That's right.
Let's talk Raiders v the West Tigers, and unfortunately for those West Tigers, they won't be part of the grandstand finish in the playoff or the runs of the playoffs because they are officially now knocked out by going down to the Cowboys last week. But the Raiders, they can pretty much potentially cement the minor premiership in this game. So they're still playing hard and going full strength. Obviously, Xavier Savage out injured though, which is a big blow.
They've got plenty of depth though in that position.
Or Sav Tamale comes
Tamale's
straight back.
isn't he? Yeah.
And Jed Stewart's kind of just taken the position by both hands. Really, he's been impressive.
Yeah.
Mate,
he's fit right in.
He's running past set up the Strange try.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still good, mate. So.
Yeah, good team. What did you make of the West Tigers? Obviously losing Adam Dewey, that's a huge blow.
It was
for fantasy owners
huge out. I think it's one that got away though. Obviously, that game against the Cowboys. I mean, I picked them. I think a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Dewey thing hurt in more ways than one, actually. But I think they are mathematically still able to make it, but there needs to be some ridiculous score lines. Tommy and I were talking about it. I kind of just laughed at his face, and he proved me wrong. So it was well done, mate.
Quite Paulie G, it's not happening.
I'll be keen.
It won't happen.
I'll be keen to see how I must see Makasini goes if he gets a late call up, because he's been named 18th man. There's big raps on him. You know, I don't want to go as far as to say this reminds me of when people had big raps on Lockie Galvin before he made it into the big time. But there is a bit of that vibe about Concord Way, so
that's good. So as a Tigers fan, Paulie, if at the start of the year, if we were to say your season is now wrapped up with 2 rounds to go, would you have taken it?
I don't know.
You were riding the roller coaster of emotions on Sunday, weren't you? The first half, you were just we're back.
Well, do you want to pull back the curtain?
Well, I'm just offering you a chance for insight.
We were on the phone together, and I did say. They're going to... I think you mentioned how Fonua got moved out to the centre. I said, I don't know if that's a good move. And literally as I was saying that, Drinkwater made the bust.
A few choice words there happened there. And
that was curtains, and I'm not talking about ex-West Tigers women's players, Emily and Sophie. It was curtains for the West Tigers men's team for 2025. So they quickly changed that defensive pattern after that try.
Straight after the kick-off.
And the Buller try, that's just shades of 05. That was quite fitting, wasn't it, Paulie?
Some really, really good attacking moments.
It's got to bottle that and just hold on to it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens next year, but I think this is a huge game for West Tigers. I think if they can bounce back and cause a massive upset down in Canberra, I think that's what they need heading into.
This is the Paulie G Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, this is really what it's all about.
Right, Andrew, good shout. I didn't think of that.
Paulie G Cup.
A lot of my friends will be there. Shout out Ryan Morrissey-Smith, because he'll be attending, and it's a very important day for him with the passing of his mother recently. He was a huge Raiders fan.
Oh, rest in peace.
So that's going to be a big one. So shout out. A lot of fans out there, both Raiders and West Tigers, will be there. I think it's going to be a massive crowd. Not the greatest weather predicted, though, unfortunately.
Well, it's been the theme the last month, right?
And
we haven't given Raiders much love considering they're coming first. They had a good win last week. Tarpany had a great score too, didn't he?
That's another guy you could have captained. 83.
Yeah, so...
Corey Horsburgh.
Fogarty came back with a vengeance too.
Yeah.
Great stuff. So, if you own Raiders players, you're playing them with confidence and just hoping that Ricky doesn't rest them next week.
Yep.
Dragons v the Sea Eagles, and Manly kept their season alive last week with a thumping win at home over the Dolphins. But this one won't be easy. It's at Jubilee. It's not at Wollongong.
Not down the gong.
So I'm giving Manly a better than even fighting chance. And if they win and the Storm take care of the Roosters the night before, they'll be equal on points.
They're going to know their fate on the kick-off. That's what they're going to know what they're.
So they could really be right into the finals race up to their necks. The Dragons, I think you're allowed one forget game in any given year, right?
Oh, mate,
that was it.
They're the masters of just. They've been in very close game and they just finally let go of the rope. But again, I don't know this week. Again,
they'll bounce back.
Hasn't playing hard every week.
We saw it with Riles. His style 2 weeks ago, I think we're going to see it here with Flano's style, very similar. He's not going to let his team have back-to-back performances like that.
The only thing with that is, Jason Rolls' team's a bit younger than the Dragons, so you can kind of excuse it when they're a younger team. And so I don't know, with the Dragons, it's just maybe the season's just a little bit too long.
Well, the three forwards that were missing, two of them come back, Jack DeBellin and Hame Selly this week, and as well as Jaden Sewer, also a long-term injury. He's also back, so that's going to make a huge difference.
Who do they play? Where do they play round 27?
At Wollongong.
So this is DeBellin's last Cogra game.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's something to factor in.
Yeah.
I mean, their forward pack on paper looks much better than Manly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that's
been Manly's problem.
But that's been the story of Manly's fantasy teams. Like, if their forwards aim up, the other guys get running. That's why Tom had all the space to start running again.
Yeah, I don't think Tom's getting a 90.
No.
Dragons.
Oh, I don't think Flanagan will allow it.
I don't think he'll allow it.
No, he'll be literally 4 or 5 blokes on him every time. It's the Colas of the world. That's why they're getting free all the time, because they're not doubling up.
Cola Hopewade.
Yeah.
Tommy usually goes well against King as well. Guffer, so should be
good battle.
It's a good matchup.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say King Tonga. But
I don't think that they played each other once.
Some of us have still got King Tonga, so we're just playing him
Ilias
every
was
week.
playing in that game.
Yeah.
I think they
Yeah.
beat Manly, weren't they? Pretty sure he was.
Cowboys v the Broncos, Battle of Queensland, and of course North Queensland getting that very good come-from-behind victory at Leichhardt Oval last week. It's their last match of the season because they have a bye next week, so they'll be keen to finish 2025 on a high. It's been an underwhelming year for them. And
Trappy, this one? Trappy?
yeah, so it is trappy for the Broncos who need to keep winning. And
Get the 4, right? I want to get in the 4.
can they get there, or do you think it's just going to be one step too far for them?
Well, the Warriors have to keep losing, right?
Yeah, okay.
If Warriors
So they
lose
just
one of
need
their
the
next
Warriors
2,
to
right?
lose.
They can still get in,
Yeah,
can't
then
they?
Manly have the Warriors last round, and they
That's
need
what I
to
mean.
yeah.
Someone's got to lose.
Someone's got to lose, yeah.
It's very possible.
Throw the form going out the window with this one, 4x Derby.
Points galore, this one,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Battle of the fullbacks, Reece Walsh versus
I'll tell you,
Chinkwater.
whoever picked up Reece Walsh just that week, then Reynolds and Mann both went down. Oh, mate, talk about just walking into absolute luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because he's doing everything.
Yeah.
He's kicking, he's just...
yeah, setting up the tries,
Mate,
scoring them.
It's the best thing that happened to him because it's
Yeah.
actually got him engaged in the game now.
Yeah.
He's not, he can't afford the silly errors anymore.
Why?
It's his highest fantasy scores we've ever seen, back
Yeah.
to back.
Yeah, I had him at the start of the year.
So did
You
I.
were on it. You
So
were on
it
to
was
it.
the right.
Yeah.
It was the right idea.
Yeah, but just
Adam Reynolds in 22, so is that going to change Walsh's output if Reynolds is a late
100%.
inclusion?
100%.
it would. But I don't think. Why would they risk him? Why would they risk him? Like,
Dunno.
just give it another week.
The only reason they might risk him because I think they know how important this game is, and I
Yeah.
think they know Cowboys are going to bring it.
Yeah, fair
Tom
play.
Dearden again.
It's too-
so outstanding.
It's too important of a game to get from.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because if they lose this game, pretty much the 4's gone.
yeah.
They want 2 bites of the cherry, the Broncos.
I think you're right.
They don't want to play Penrith week 1.
Payne
That's
Haas
crazy.
captain.
No.
You just do. I mean, the last 2 weeks,
Probably worth. It's probably
been
worth it.
mad.
It's worth a shout now with all the carnage.
Yeah.
probably do it.
Yep.
Especially Terrell May.
They need the game.
Dodgy weather in Canberra.
I purely captain him purely because they need the game.
no Cleary.
Yep.
Yeah. Sharks v the Knights, and Ito. KL Ito is back, which is would have been good for me. I owned him back in the day. Speaking of players you used to own.
He's been out for quite a while, hasn't he, Paulie?
You're the president of the Euro Club, mate.
Yeah, I love him. Fanua Blake's going to get extra minutes, I'd imagine, because Cam McInnes out for the season. So that's a huge blow.
Yeah, you think so, but I just don't know if he's healthy.
Yeah. So
I think he's just really battling it out. He's just too tough.
We just hope for the best.
Yeah.
I was just clapping, as you said, Cam McInnes is out for the season. I wasn't clapping that. I was clapping it for Noel Blake.
Yeah.
Just want to clear that up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, for Noel Blake, please, more minutes.
We need more minutes.
Yep.
The Knights. This was the toughest teamless cut I think I've ever seen
Go on.
in NRL fantasy history. The amount of messages I was getting at 1 p.m. on Sunday, oh no, because literally every man and his dog
Had Marzu.
had, well, Fletcher Hunt.
Sorry, yeah, Hunt.
They had a few, like me,
Yeah.
had Marju,
Sorry,
but even
yeah.
more had Fletcher.
Yeah.
Marju out, Hunt in, and all of a sudden the 92 that they were going to get from Turbo turned into
Yeah.
whatever Hunt scored, which wasn't 92.
That's why people made trades. to
And
get
a
the
few
score.
people were able to make a move to like a Hiroti or someone like that, but they burnt a trade.
Burn a trade this time of the year. That's
Yeah, it's tough.
so I like to keep it simple, guys.
Yeah, we are big fans of looping on this show, but I
Speak for
think this
yourself.
year we are going to take about 3 steps back because I don't think it's worked out once.
I don't think it has. I'll steer clear. I don't like
Pick
doing
your
it.
best 17,
Pick your best 17. Sometimes it works,
And-
sometimes it doesn't.
you know, especially with only 2 rounds to go. As soon as Hunt was named in the 19, I was trying to tell those that were kind of aware that just
Yeah.
get Turbo in because you had an hour, right? You found out at 2 o'clock on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Switch him in.
On
I said, just get
NRL.com.
Turbo in. He's playing 350th for Cherry Evans. He's going to have a big game. Don't be
Dry track,
But
rookie
Kiddo's got a
oval.
good score.
Day game too.
Yeah,
doesn't
day
matter.
game.
Day
Turbo
game's
in.
different.
Hits different at Brookie, mate. Oh,
Yeah. So, but anyway, the Knights, Sharks. Who do you think's going to win it? It's got to be Cronulla.
I think
Yeah,
fresh off a bye.
I'm
I think.
not going to disrespect Newey. They've just got so many injuries.
Newey is still, unfortunately for them, mathematically possible for the spoon. So they're desperate for a win.
Our next game, or the last game of the round, if the Titans could win, which they
Yeah, that's right.
feasibly could, yeah,
Titans could be incentivised here.
yeah.
Let's talk Dolphins v the Titans now, and a massive game for multiple reasons. Obviously for the Dolphins, top 8 still beckons, but they need to win here, while Gold Coast, Des Hasler, is finished up with the club, but they can find their way to a win or two at the end, and they probably will avoid the wooden spoon if other results go as expected. So the 4 o'clock game, it's got a lot riding on it.
Yeah, Kieran Foran's last 2 NRL games, he might get picked for the Kiwis at the end of the year, but it'd be sad to see him go. Bit of a masterstroke from me last week, guys. I picked up Tino.
Yeah, I like it.
Very good.
For
You
Latu
suggested that for me,
Yeah.
and I didn't take your advice.
Oh, well, what are you going to do?
Well, you can, I mean,
Have we
can't
got?
have them all, can
That's
you?
right. Have we got a weather report for this game?
Up there, it's been high 30s in Western
I'm
Queensland.
telling you, I think this reeks of Manly Dolphins last week. This
Could be hot.
This could be 40 something. Could not surprise me. I think there's going to be a lot of points here because of the way Dolphins play and the way Titans play too.
So Kurt Donahue, everyone's happy. Isaiah Katoa, everyone's happy. Jaden Campbell, everyone's happy. Is that what I'm hearing? Both for more.
This just
Tino?
Tino,
this
yeah.
screams just
Points.
attack.
Well then, yeah, let's load up on Jaden Campbell. Let's go around
mate.
again.
You might have been a week too early.
I think
Yeah.
so.
This could be the
the
game.
week.
I think I'm
might,
gonna do it.
might double down.
Gonna do
just
it.
for-
Gonna do it.
We used to, years ago, we
Yeah.
used to say, if you get the captain wrong,
Yeah.
just do it again the
Do it
next
again
week.
next
Yeah.
week. Don't chase the points.
Don't chase it, do the opposite. So, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And no Finafuiaki, so Connolly
that's brutal.
comes in. So
Are we buying the old rugby league saying too, like the coach aspect too, like as soon as the
Bounce
something
back?
happens, the
yeah, I
new thing?
am.
Or that doesn't really apply because the new code hasn't started yet.
No, I think it applies.
Okay.
I think I really do think the Titans will avoid the spoon. Sorry, Leaky, but
I think you
It's
might be
gonna go
right.
to the Knights.
I think I like the Titans this week.
yeah, and they play West Tigers next week.
And all,
at home, so they could win that one as well.
It all hinges on what your guys look like without Dewey, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Dewey's been single-handedly carrying.
That's right. That's what I mean. So even if the Titans,
That's
the
the
Titans have a
danger.
half decent performance here, they're probably going to go in next
Yeah.
week's favourites, unless the West Tigers can bounce back.
Yeah, gotcha.
Questions time. Shall we see if anyone's got a trade left?
Yeah, I think it might be a couple, but
I got one. Let's do it.
Roscoe, roll the dice again and captain the mighty Walshy again against the Cows. Go the Magpie. Yeah.
go the Magpie.
Definitely captain him. Why not?
Yeah, why not? It's fun. It's your fantasy team.
It was a great roll of the dice, Roscoe.
Yeah.
Like full
Roscoe
credit.
loves rolling the dice.
Credit where credit's due. That was a good one.
What did he end up getting?
88 was it?
I thought it was 90.
90. He got upgraded into the 90s.
I thought it was 90. I'm pretty sure it was 90 something.
Wow.
I think it was
Genius.
just 1 point. I think it was 1 point behind Turbo. I think wasn't he?
Wow.
Genius.
Pretty sure he was.
Wow, that's 2 weeks runnings. Yeah, 91.
91.
Hit the 90s.
Yep.
Yep. Darth Trader, hey fellas, running 16 this week to get into my head-to-head grand final. Need a wild captain choice. Who do we think?
Darth, I reckon that's good. You got 16. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried.
14,
I wouldn't be too panicky. I wouldn't go too
So-
out of the box.
Campbell,
I like Campbell. I like
Pass.
What's the predictor
but he's
say?
not really wild.
It's not that wild, yeah. I mean, Walsh is pretty wild.
I just wonder if
Nico Hines.
Yeah, I know.
Nico
I
Hines.
think someone who's playing on a dry track this weekend in a day game.
Oh, I don't mind that. Sharks versus the Knights.
Every Hines game's been like really 50, 60, hasn't it?
Jaden
Really-
Campbell's the 4th highest predicted
Oh,
this week.
I'd go.
Hines could go pretty large against the Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could.
But yeah, that's the thing. That's why it's
I'd
wild.
rather Campbell's upside. Though.
Yeah.
I think Campbell.
I think they're both shouts if you want a wild one. And that's the definition of wild. Those
Brudden and Best.
Well, Kai Pearce-Paul's pretty to get 59.
What about Hudson against the Tigers?
Yeah, the Tigers have had a decent defence this year.
Okay.
In most games. Not last week, but
All right.
mostly. So Young's actually not
Teddy?
52. It's not.
Then
You don't think he's just going to do everything to get those 2 points?
I think they're going to struggle this round. I think.
Hudson Young 59. There you go. It's not bad.
Okay.
So it's about on average.
There you go, Darth.
Yeah. Yeah. Traded Tarpanay for Dewey 2 weeks ago. I thought Tarpanay would get rested. Yeah, Shubs.
That's
we
unlucky.
Feel your pain.
That's unlucky, Joe.
feel your pain.
Yeah, that sucks. 'Cause I've been off Tarpanay for a little while, not for any other reason. I just
Yeah.
didn't like the buy schedule, and thought he was losing cash. So
I went Purdue to Stewart, and since then Purdue's shaken off the kryptonite, and Stewart's been injured for now 3 weeks straight.
Look how many things had to go his way for Tarpanay, though. He scored a try early in the game.
Yeah.
It was a golden point game.
Yeah.
Mate, like, come on.
Played under.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
It's just brutal.
Do you think-
It's been a brutal year for things like that. We've heard it across the board.
Like,
So what do we learn, Paulie? So remember what I was saying earlier? Can't take them with you. Maybe you should save some. Maybe you should save some.
2025, you grab it and you just throw it in the bin.
Yeah, just save some trades.
Thing.
Throw it in the
2026 will go back to 2024.
Yeah,
nice positive chatty. It's good.
Yeah.
just save
It's
some
been a
trades.
tough year. But yeah,
Fun
save a
though.
trade if you want.
Fun.
It's always fun.
Always good fun.
It's always different.
Something to talk about.
Yeah.
I think we capped out, mate.
That's it.
I don't know. Normally Leaky tells me.
No,
No, I
Says
think
last one.
I think that was it, mate.
that's it.
Let's see if he can write. No more questions.
See?
You guys were right.
He's all over it.
Look, it's been a long year.
Yep.
Still got another round left, Paulie.
And, we can't begrudge our loyal listeners for a few less questions than normal, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean, what do you questions like?
Well, I think next week we just ask our viewers.
Next week. Tell us some of your horror stories.
Yeah, I reckon a horror
I love the horror stories.
What have you learned?
I love
Yeah,
the horror
just
stories.
The
They're
worst.
so good.
Yeah,
Like that
was a good
Tarpany to do one. That's amazing.
We've all got
Charles.
horror stories.
Yeah.
I literally am Purdue's kryptonite. There you go, Marcel. Can the Broncos of Brisbane win the grand final? They can, Marcel. And I hope you're going to be in Vegas for 2026 because we want you there.
They can, but I don't think they will.
I mean, on their day.
On their day.
On their day.
On the day, everyone in the A could win the comp.
Just, yeah.
Will the Broncos go better than the Denver Broncos in the NFL?
Well,
this
you're
season?
the NFL man, Paulie.
You're the one that's been on
I'd say
NFL
yes.
podcasts.
But the Broncos are on the way up in America too.
Okay.
All right, next week we want your horror stories. Make sure you tune in live 4 p.m. if you're listening to this one. If there's one show you got to get to live, it will be that one because these horror stories are going to be
They're good. They're always fun.
Always fun. But until then, Luke Seifleet, Andrew Mullenrolli, thanks so much for today.
Thanks, Paulie.
Thanks for Tom Leake and DK, both not at their peak fitness, shall we say, but still turning up and pressing the buttons for us. So that was very, very good of them to do that for us this week. And we appreciate it. And of course, on the last show, we want to hear from you. So make sure you join us 4 p.m. next Tuesday. And until then, stay tuned to NRL.com all week for all the fantasy news and highlights. And we'll see you next week.